So, Lisa Carpenter here with me. Super happy. You're going to give a session afterwards, which I'm looking forward to. But I would like to go a step back. I want to know what got you interested in AI, Lisa.
That's a really interesting one. So I guess you had to be interested, right? It felt like it came out of nowhere, and it seemed like there was no option to not get involved with this. It felt like do it now or you're going to be left behind. So I guess there was a little bit of fear of missing out, and it just felt like it was something that I personally needed to learn everything I could about it and just start using it straight away.
Okay, and so you've made your choice, obviously. And you said AI is everywhere, so it came kind of out of nowhere all of a sudden, although it's been there, but everyone's talking about it. How do you feel about your choice, and what's the future for someone who decides, okay, let me get into AI?
Yeah, I would say it's definitely the place to be, right? It's been so much fun learning about all of the different AI, seeing the use cases, thinking about the ethics, just getting really involved with it. So I've had so much fun learning and meeting so many people that are so interested and passionate about it as well. And I think there's just so much more to come in this space. So definitely anyone thinking about entering the AI space absolutely should. It's definitely the time to do so.
And you mentioned something interesting, learning. Now, what I've experienced is that a lot of non-technical people think, oh, developers or, technologies experts, they know it all. I don't know, you were born with it or you go to university and you know it all. But tell me a little bit, how do you go about keeping up to date, continuously learning? How do you do that?
Yeah, it's tough. And as an educator, I need to make sure that I'm up to date because otherwise I'll be teaching really stale things that's not relevant to the industry anymore. So I definitely follow a lot of technology news, make sure that I'm seeing what's happening in the industry. I'm part of some of the Google developer communities. They're really helpful in learning all the new things. And I'm really just making sure I'm trying everything new, having a play, having a dabble, and definitely not becoming an expert in anything, but definitely just giving myself enough knowledge and experience with it to feel like I am satisfied.
Yeah, I love that. Keep on learning, keep hungry, and never think that you've learned it all because there's always something new to learn. And speaking about learning, now let's talk a little bit about where you're working because you just mentioned to me before off camera, and I thought that was super interesting. What can someone do who went on a different career path and now says, "Ooh, AI, that looks interesting." How can you help them to dive into that subject?
Yeah, I think it's such a great question. And there's so many different routes into technology. And I think in the past, if you didn't pick the right topics when you were very young, it made it very difficult. There were so many barriers. I think now we're much more open. So the company I work at, Digital Features, is all about this. So we provide training to anyone who would like to get into technology, and then with that training, we then employ them and deploy them to our clients where they then get 2 years of experience actually working in the industry, which I think is so valuable. But yeah, I think there's so many different routes now. So anyone thinking of getting into technology, it's definitely the time.
Thank you so much, Lisa, for that, and have a wonderful uphill conf.